Okay, I left you in the last video with some problems to change to mixed numbers. So you had improper fractions, you were changing them to mixed numbers, and you were doing this by hand. Now in this video we're going to talk about how to change them with a calculator. So what I'd like you to do is just check your work using your calculator. So remember, with your calculator, this is the calculator we use because this is what is allowed on the GED and the high set. If you don't have one, go to Amazon. They run you around $15 and pick one up. So on this calculator, you'll notice you have functions in white on the face of the key, and you'll also notice you have functions that are in green above the key, above the keys. And so that they have two functions. So that's what the second key is for, is to access the second function. You can see here that you have the ND, that stands for numerator over denominator. Above it, can you see that you have the UND button? And to the right, above this times 10 to the n, which is part of scientific notation, you can see that you have ND double arrow UND. N over D is numerator denominator, double arrow means to change, and UND is the mixed number format. So you can see, like taking number 1 of our first problem here, 7/5. If you can see that, that's just to put that in as a fraction, and you actually, there's more than one way to do it, but you can hit the 7 and then the N over D button. Of course, you got to turn it on first. So you don't even have to clear it out. You can just hit the 7 N over D, and it moves the cursor down, and you can hit the 5. Now I'm moving the cursor over with this set of keys here because you can see the cursor is still in the denominator. So you need to move it over so that it's free of the denominator. And then we want to access this ND times ND double arrow UND. So we want to hit second. You can see the second button at the top here. It lights up. And then the times 10 to the n. And there is numerator denominator changed to a mixed number. So it's waiting for you to respond. So we're going to say yes, we want to do it with the enter button. And it gives us our answer. So to do these, we are going to put the 7, hit the N over D button, that's the fraction button. Enter the 5, move your cursor to the right, hit the second key, and then times 10 to the n. Then you have to press enter. I didn't write it on here. Press enter to get your final answer. So let's do one more of your problems here. So 4/3, I'm not even going to clear it. I'm just going to hit 4. Then I'm going to hit the N over D. See how it changes it to a fraction? Then the 3. And the cursor's still there waiting for you to put more stuff. So I'm going to scoot it over because I'm finished with my fraction. Then because I need to get to the green here to change it, second times 10 to the n and enter. And there's your answer, 1 1/3. So you can go and check with your calculator.